So this is going to be a redo of a video earlier. If you're wondering why so this is going to be a 2-day video. The next video I will be posting, hold on, let me restart. So, hello everyone, welcome back to another Goji93 video. This will be a 2-video review, technically. So, I reviewed these 2 figures already, but the file got corrupted. So, I'm going to be remaking the video anyways. But, the same thoughts and all that will be shown in the video. And, basically, I am sick right now. So, if I sound like shit, it's because I'm sick. But anyways, on the table today, we will be looking at the Playmates Warbat with Osprey from Godzilla vs. Kong, and the Hiya Toys Burning Godzilla. But let's look at Warbat's box and the figure first. So here is the Warbat with Osprey box, which we will look at first, which shows the front being concept art of the Godzilla vs. Kong poster, the name of the figure in the front, a little battle damage reveal thing right here, and a blockbuster movie thing. On both sides, or on one side it says the name of the film, the figure's film, and the name of the figure, and the whole Osprey thing, Warbat with Osprey. It says collect them all. You can get Kong with fighter jet, Godzilla with radio tower, Skullcrawler with Eve, Godzilla with heat ray, and Kong with battle axe. I owned the Kong with battle axe, but I lost them in Hawaii. Anyways, each one has battle damage as well. Kong has his on his shoulder, Godzilla has his on his stomach, and the Skullcrawler has his on his back. And on the back it shows a clear view of Warbat and the Osprey and the battle damage. And at the top, it gives you a description of the film. Legends collide as Godzilla and Kong, the 2 most powerful forces of nature, clash in a spectacular battle for the ages. A monster war rages on the surface and deep within our world, as the spectacular realm of the Titans known as the Hollow Earth is revealed. And over here is a description of the figure. Warbat with Osprey, powerful enough to tear through armored vehicles with its massive fangs. The Warbats are venom-winged monsters that hunt the hidden depths of the Hollow Earth. Anyways, with that out of the way, here is the Warbat. It actually comes disassembled, so I'll show you that right now. So this is what Warbat looks like outside of the box when you first get it. It is basically just a snake. That is all it is when you get him out. He is just a snake. So what you need to do is grab his wings. So what you want to do is with this one here that's bent like this. See this clip here? You just push it here. Make sure you can hear a clip noise and it flaps and stays on. For the other wing that is way more tucked in, grab this piece of skin and put it right into the gap like so. Then put the wing into here. Warbat also comes with a little base that helps him stand up, but that is probably the biggest flaw of this figure. The base is super fragile. It broke super easily, and when I tried gluing it back together, it still broke, but it became worse and worse to the point where I could not even fix it anymore. So, yeah, it was pretty bad. And the vehicle it comes with, the Osprey, is good, but I can't tell why they added it. I'm pretty sure it was in King of the Monsters, not Godzilla vs. Kong. If it was, please let me know down in the comments. But it's nice, has nice little details here and there. Nice, pretty cute. Warbat is okay for its figure, but with Playmates, when they did Tiamat and all that, the fact that this is what they came out with for Warbat did come out before Tiamat though, but they could have done better. They could have given him more ball joints, because Warbat has a swivel at a tail that can't even do a full 360, a full 360 swivel at the base of his tail, an opening and closing jaw, and wings that can flap back and forth, and the things on swivels. But since the wings are technically, if you want to count the wings as the accessories and don't want to count it as posability, then all he has is 2 swivels. 3 technically. One's a hinge joint actually, so yeah. A hinge joint and 2 swivels. I don't really care for this figure for that reason, and the fact that it's probably they could have done better, but yeah, it's okay. But I'll get into my final verdict. But yeah, for the posability, I just showed you what it was, and that's everything. Now, let's get into my preferred figure. The Hiya Toys Burning Godzilla. And I love this box. I love what Hiya does with their boxes. It's really good. 10 out of 10 for any of Hiya's boxes. So, for this one, for the Hiya Toys Burning Godzilla 2019, or Thermo Godzilla, whatever you want to call him. I like to call him Thermo. The front of the box shows a burning Boston with smoke and fire all in the background, while the figure stands right here. It says the name of the figure up there, and a little warning. On one side, it shows a pose of burning Godzilla in the whole fiery area with a little window. A different pose right there. Top, it says Godzilla King of Monsters, and same there, and it says Exclusive Basic. On the back, it shows Godzilla in a pose, burning potentially, Thermo, concept art, I don't know. And it shows a bunch of different poses right here. But yeah, I definitely do like this box. Hiya does good with their boxes. And here he is, Burning Godzilla, or Thermo Godzilla 2019. He's a good figure, he really is. I like him a lot for what he's worth, and out of all the figures I've owned, this one definitely shows a lot of screen accuracy. It shows the glow emanating. It shows all the things. And I would have at least liked to have some sort of accessories with him, because when you buy him, he comes with nothing. Nothing. All he comes with is the figure himself. No extra hands, no, like, I don't know, Ghidorah head. I know that comes in a final battle version, which I probably will be getting eventually. But other than that, he's good. I like the painting, the charcoal type painting on him, the flame effects on the dorsal plates. It's really good. Just wish it came with at least an extra pair of hands. Would make it easy for him to be posed. Oh, speaking of that, let's get to posability before I lose the rest of my voice. He has an opening and closing jaw, a opening and closing jaw, which is on a hinge joint. Same with the tongue, which is also on a hinge joint. I'll use this to kind of show it better. See, it's on a hinge joint. His head is on a long dumbbell joint, which is a ball joint on 2 sides of a long pole. A single ball joint would just be a socket and, or something that's just connected to one part, but yeah, that's on a dumbbell joint. All these are just extra foam parts. Both arms are on a good ball joint that can do a full 360, and they can move in and out, not too much. There is a bend at the bicep. It's also on a swivel, and the bend is on a hinge joint. The hands are on ball joints, as see, which can do a full 360 and all that. He also can look about that far down and about that far up. And he can also look side to side. He has a torso swivel that is blocked by his dorsal plates, but it's there, very tight. Does not have an ab crunch or an arcing back. You can sort of fake one, but That's just me just trying to hold him in place. You can kick up about that far. You can do a full 360, but you would have to put some force into it, which I do not recommend. His knee is on a double bend, and his foot is on a ball joint. And he has about 9 or 10 ball-jointed tail segments. He's a good figure. But now time to get to my final verdict. So would I recommend the Playmates Warbat with Osprey? Let's rank them. Screen accuracy, since it's the only Warbat that exists, unfortunately I have to give it a 10 out of 10. If we're going by figures that actually are Warbat related and screen accurate, but if we're going for full on screen accurate, I'm giving it like a 5. It doesn't look like it looks more mechanical than a life creature. At least they were able to do that with like the skull collar and all that, but because of how the wings are and all this, it feels more like a machine than an animal. The face sculpt is crap. So yeah, like a 3, a 5 out of 10. Articulation, 0 out of 10. For comparing this to the other Playmates figures that came out in the GVK line, this one has to be the worst with articulation, if you're not including accessories. If you're including accessories and you're including the wings as accessories, then yeah, he loses 2 huge points of articulation, because without him, he just looks like a snake. A snack. Okay. Price? This thing goes for about 20 bucks. I had to get mine for 50 bucks. Would I recommend a figure of this for 50 bucks? No. 20? Maybe. 10? Yes. But would I recommend this guy? No. But unfortunately, it is the only Warbat that exists. SH Monsters hasn't made one. Hiya hasn't made one. And I doubt Playmates will come out with a remodel, retool, or whatever. But yeah, until then, this is the best Playmates Warbat or Warbat figure in general we have. Which sucks, because it's a cool character design. Cool original concept. But yeah. Okay, never mind. That Warbat looks pretty hype. When it comes out, I'm comparing these two. But yeah, until then. Yeah, that one's better. That one's shit. Okay. Now time for the final part. The Hiya Toys Burning Godzilla. Posability. Compared to that thing, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. The only problem is I wish the tail was a bit more posable. You can force it a bit, but it looks weird from different angles. But yeah, it's good. Paint and detail, 10 out of 10. The screen accuracy, of course, at 10 out of 10. Accessories, unfortunately, Warbat beats Burning here because he comes with nothing. The boxes, they're both pretty good, so I would both give them probably a 5, 6 out of 10. But if we're going more specific, the Warbat one, I'll give a 5 out of 10 because it has the concept art and it's cool with the description and all that. But with coolness and all that, Burning gets a 8 or 7 out of 10. So, would I recommend this figure? Yes, I would, if you want to be complete Godzilla completionist. I would do size comparisons, but I don't have the strength. All I'll say is that, let me just kind of show you. So, we'll just do a size comparison like this. Here's your size comparison for today. I can't be bothered, I'm just too, I feel like shit. So, yeah, whatever. Let's just do size comparisons and end the video. Subscribe, whatever. Minecraft McDonald's next to Hiya Toys, Burning Godzilla, and Playmates Warbat. Whatever the fuck this is next to Hiya Toys, Burning Godzilla, and Playmates Warbat. little chibi Goji next to Playmates, Warbat, and Hiya Toys Burning Godzilla. My turntable next to Hiya Toys Burning Godzilla and Playmates Warbat. And that's all I got. I really just need a rest. But because the next videos, I'll say this, next video will be the Hiya Toys Skull Color number 10. After that will be the SH Monster Arts Mechagodzilla 2021, which went horribly. But then, after that, it will be a Godzilla triple review of... I'm going to move these guys out of the way. Hiya Toys Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla. The SH Monster Arts Final Battle Edition Mechagodzilla. And finally, the exclusive edition Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. So they're all going to be Godzilla vs. Kong figures. But after that, we're going to head all the way back to the dark ages of the Godzilla fandom. Or whatever you want to call it. When the first anime Godzilla came out. And we will be going back to Planet of the Monsters. But until then, have a great day or night wherever you live. Peace out, see you later, alligator. And because I feel so shitty, I don't even know if I'm going to edit this video. But yeah, it's probably either going to be posted today or tomorrow. And have a great day or night wherever you live. Bye-bye.